Hello everybody, today I decided that I would do a quick run of The Binding of Isaac for you. Let's see what we can do. Now, disclaimer, I'm not very good at this game. I've got maybe like 90 hours into it or something, but I haven't gotten any better. My wife, on the other hand, who is not in on this video, she's great. She's fantastic at this game. She makes me look like, I don't know, she makes me look really bad. And then my buddy Derek is like a pro at it. I can't even touch his skills, but we'll see what we can do. Alright, so I started out with a blue fly, and first boss is Dingle. Whenever you fight Dingle, he's going to charge at you. Just going to kind of circle strafe around him to dodge those attacks. Like I said, I'm not very good. I already took some damage. And then occasionally, you can see that tail, he's going to spit at you, so you just move out of the way when he puckers his mouth up like that. Alright, so just some charging and some of that. If I try to get my fly on him, he'll die really fast. And he is dead. 1.5 hearts. See, I'm terrible at this game. But I got an all stats up mushroom. It does make you a little bit bigger, makes you a bigger target, which isn't great, but you know, it increases all of your stats, so that's pretty good. Destroy the poop, see if I can get any drops, and go on downstairs. You'll see a different strategy between me and my wife too if I upload any videos of her playing. I kind of rush through it. Like I try to just, you know, get to the treasure room, get to the next floor. My wife fully clears everything. She does not leave a room unchecked. She'll try to get into every secret room, and her runs usually take, you know, over an hour, like at 40 minutes to an hour and a half I've seen. But she always does a lot better than me, so maybe the slow approach is the way to go. Alright, so at the beginning couple floors you always get these really weak monsters. Nothing too difficult. Bunch of flies. No key drop. I really need a key to get inside of that treasure room. In a room like this is just kind of annoying, especially at the beginning when you're kind of weak. And there's my key drop. I'll take that. Destroy the fires real quick just to make sure I'm not missing out on any other items. Like that. See, you get a coin, so sometimes it might feel like a waste of time. I've had games where I didn't get a single drop from poop or fires, but you know, you get a coin that makes it all worth it. Homing shots, that's pretty good. It's not the best. I'd prefer something that gave damage or movement speed, but you know, I'll take what I can get. And let's see who our second boss is going to be. Alright, Monstro. Very, very simple boss fight. He spits at you. He's very slow. He just dodges shots. He'll start jumping at you again. As long as you keep your distance, you'll be fine on this fight. And he's dead. Let's see what we get. Experimental treatment. All stats up and then shuffled. So I did lose a heart. My damage is up to 4. My attack speed is up to 4 as well. That's pretty good. Let's check the devil room, see what items I get. I got a teleport box that took me right back into the devil room. That's kind of silly. And 2 different types of bombs. This room was not very useful, but you know, sometimes that happens. Let's go down to the 3rd floor and see what we can do. Alright, caves. Isaac versus Pride. Pride, I'm pretty sure you just, yeah, as long as you stay horizontal or vertical of them, you'll be fine. Don't go diagonal. Right, the Anarchist Cookbook just summons a few bombs around the map. It's okay. I mean, I usually save it in case I don't have any bombs. I can use it and it might open what I need. So if there's a rock that needs to be bombed or something. But it can be kind of difficult to use on a fight because it could spawn the bombs in your own path and then you might accidentally damage yourself. But it definitely has its uses. Here's these guys. I think they kind of look like cauliflower. fire. Kill both of them. This was a dead end, so we can get out of here. Get back on track. Hopefully I can find another key. Alright, so they put them across the way from you there, you know, between a rock, so you can't really get to them. Sometimes they get behind there, but otherwise it's just shooting across the little gap. Nothing much to it. Got a strength card, I'll save that for a later boss fight. Yeah, don't step in the puddles of blood, they deal damage. Sweet. Skeleton key lets me get into any locked room on the floor, so I'll go ahead and check, see what we have in here. Nothing that I'd like to purchase at the moment. There's the boss room, but we still haven't found the treasure room, I don't believe. Yeah, so I'm going to go back up until I find that treasure room. There it is. So just clear everything in the room, go into the treasure room. Alright. This one's decent. It's just a laser that constantly shoots out. It's better than Lazer 1 because this one you still have your tears coming out. So it's a nice added damage, plus it's max range, so if you're far away from your target. But here's where it's really useful. When you have the homing shot, it'll loop through these guys and kind of deal damage to everything if they're near each other, which makes it a lot more valuable. He just kind of charges back and forth. Sometimes he'll drop those guys. You can actually drop a bomb on him, and when he rushes through, he'll eat it, and it'll deal damage, so that's pretty good. Shot speed and damage up. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and go down. See, I just take so much damage. And that's nice. Got like 6 coins from that. Sometimes they put them in awkward positions that you can't reach. The homing shots help with that a little bit. Alright, and the treasure room is locked. I don't have a key, so we'll keep on exploring until I can find something. Yeah, hopefully we can get my buddy Derek playing this on the channel soon. He's pretty ridiculous because he likes to play like pure damage builds. He doesn't worry about his health. Like if he has to lose health but it makes him gain strength, he thinks it's worth it. I'm not as good as him, so I kind of rely on having a few extra health just in case. But his strategy is just be as powerful as possible. So he'll trade hearts for items in the devil room. He will basically play with 1 heart purposefully because he tries not to take any damage at all. Which, I mean, you should try not to take any damage, but he's actually very successful at it. This boss is also very simple. They don't really get difficult until you're into the deeper floors. Alright, I do have a couple keys. Let's go ahead and go back to the treasure room now. I also can't tell how much health I'm at because I have Curse of Blindness, or the Unknown, I mean. So that hides your health. Infestation, that's decent. I don't really care a whole lot for infestation, but it is better than nothing. There I go again. I'm going to kill myself on these spikes. I've got 21 coins. Let's spend some money and see what... Oh, wait. There's nothing to spend it on. Let's see if I can find a shop. Go ahead and take the fanny pack. And I'll take that. Now we're going to go ahead and progress down to the next floor. If you can beat Mom, which is the main boss of the game, she's not the absolute final, but if you can beat her in less than 20 minutes, you unlock a mode called Boss Rush. Oh yeah, my health was very low. And Boss Rush is pretty awesome. It puts you up against like every boss in the game just about in sets of 2, and you just get locked in a giant room with them until you can beat them all or you lose. But you get an item at the start and at the end of it, and you get to choose between 4 items, so it's pretty powerful. If you get through it, it could really help you when you go to the chest or other deeper levels. And I will take this reusable range bomb over Anarchy Cookbook because it's a little bit more effective, even though I never even used the Anarchy Cookbook. Alright. Drop a bomb there so I can get inside this chest. 2 more bombs, I guess it was worth it. I really need some health. But they're just giving me bombs. Still have a key so I can get in here. Oh, the poop. All that does is makes a poop. I don't really want that. It's not a very good item. And then the blue fires, they will occasionally damage you, but you can only hurt them with bombs. They tend to drop better items than a regular fire, so it can be worth destroying. A lot of times you'll get soul hearts from them. So let me see. Throw a range bomb. Yeah, I got a soul heart there. And nothing there, but still, that's pretty good. I just keep getting more and more bombs. Okay, bomb those rocks, grab that key, and I'm on to the boss. This is the Fallen. I'm pretty sure he just does Brimstone Shot, which is that, all 4 directions. It's pretty easy to avoid as long as you're diagonal of him, but when he brings out a second, it can get a little hairy. But nothing too hard. Eternal Life's kind of cool. I mean, it has a chance of giving you a respawn, and it could happen. It could trigger over and over again, but there's no guarantee. I'm not sure what the actual proc rating is, but I've seen my wife get it and respawn like 11 times in a row. It's pretty intense. Every time, it's like by the 3rd or 4th time we were yelling every time she respawned. We're like, oh my gosh! Whoa. Alright, let's check in here today. He wants coins. I'll give him coins. Give me something. Sweet. HP up. Red flames will also shoot at you. And now we're on to Mom. So this is the official first boss. If you've played the original Binding of Isaac before they added the womb expansion, this is the only final boss in the game. She's very simple. It's just her spawning stuff. You can attack her through each doorway to the room when she pops through, and then she also stomps down. Just like that. Yeah, I'm not paying a whole lot of attention today. Shouldn't be taking damage that often. And get the Polaroid. I did get Boss Rush. You don't have to do Boss Rush, so you can come in here and see what items you can get. And I believe this is Daddy Longlegs, which is, or it's called Daddy's Love. It's my favorite item in the game. Basically, when you pick this item up, you have a giant leg that will occasionally come down and attack for you. It's like a 5-second respawn maybe, so it's pretty powerful. So I'll go ahead and take that, yeah, and I'll show you how Boss Rush works. You get a few bosses, 2 bosses at a time, and when you kill them, it gives you a new set of bosses to fight. Oh, that Holy Shield definitely helps. Negated that first point of damage there. Alright, so those 2 are down. Now we get these guys. Homing shot's really nice for this guy because you can only damage him from his tail, but with the laser and the homing shot, it'll go straight through him to the tail. You can see the rest of them's like a hard bone, but the tail is fleshy and pink. But if you let him live too long, he spawns a lot of these poops, and those red poops actually deal damage when you bump into him. So you could get yourself in a bind, no pun intended, if you accidentally forget to kill him first, and then they're all over the room, and now you have to fight guys dodging their shots and bumping into those poops. I really don't like this guy shooting pee at me. Alright, almost to the next wave here. Yeah, when he dies, he actually splits into 2, which I forgot because I haven't played this in probably a month. Let's see, where'd he go? Alright, you got Loki up here. And this one's 2 different bosses that'll actually chase you around. And they have little sprites, little familiars that follow them around and help fight. It's pretty simple. I'm telling you, I got a really good setup this round. The homing shots with the laser and Daddy Longlegs, I'm dealing a lot of damage, so this is really simple. Take these guys out. We already fought him earlier. The fanny pack item that I purchased in the shop earlier, sometimes when you take damage it'll drop items. It just gave me 2 bombs for taking half a heart of damage. It's not bad. Standing in the perfect spot, going right between his shots. Come on, Daddy, you can do it. Alright, here's Monstro 2. He's a little bit better than original Monstro. He can do some brimstone shots if you stand to the left or right of him. So it's best just to be above or below him. But you can also go to the side of him and it'll trigger it, so that'll keep him from bouncing around for a moment. If I stand here, I know he's going to do it, so then I can move up and around. Yeah, I just stood right in that path. I wasn't paying any attention. I really need to get some health. And this looks like it's 4 bosses, but you always get 3 of those guys, or 2 or 3 of them whenever you fight them, so it still just counts as 1. Man, I am not doing so good now. Can't deal any damage. Yep, I'm about to die. Can't deal any damage to the mask. You have to kill the heart. Okay, heart's down. Now you can attack the mask. This isn't even over. I still have a couple more waves to go, I believe. I haven't fought any of the horsemen. Yep, here they are. Man, how did I take that hit? Alright, this should be the last wave. He spawns the scythes. You gotta kind of keep moving. When they spawn, they like pick a target and then they move to it. So if you move, they're gonna go to your original location. I like that little scared face he makes when he takes damage. He like covers his mouth, see? Oh, yeah, there's still one more wave. I forgot. This is it. Awesome. So now it's actually going to give me another item. I think I'll take half a heart of damage if I step on this and get a whole heart. Nope, it was a whole heart. And tooth shot. So tough love, tooth shot, it will occasionally shoot a tooth out like you just saw instead of a tear. And it's a lot more powerful than a normal shot. Alright, well I'm going to cut this video short here, guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the viewing experience. And I'll talk to you next time.